cool. And setting all that aside. Oh god, it took me 16 seconds to type all that. I've gotten slow in my old age. Bloodshot eyeball, yada yada. Isn't it grand I've got so many of those? Right, here I am in my old hunting gear. There's the sleeping doll, who was awake last time I spoke to her. Oh, I'm sure it's fine. Let's see. Now, I suspect... Okay, my start button. Oh, there it is. Okay, that's... So I hope the buttons don't do that in the middle of the play, because this is quite a sensitive... That would be bad. Anyway, now level 91. There are things I said I'd do when I got to level 90. Welcome, cat. Now, let's take a look at the chalices. Cursed and Defiled. Bastards of the Run. I think I have to get that from a different chalice. I've got 4 options. I think this is the one. Ritual Blood, Cold Blood, Flower Blood, and Echoes. Take a look at how much I've got in those. Ritual Blood 4. I have plenty of those. What about Cold Blood, Flower Blood? I think I have. Right, I don't actually have enough of either. Where am I supposed to get those from then? Hold on, I need to look up where I get materials from, because this is going to be something of an annoyance. Trying to do this without getting spoilers thrown in my face. I spent most of the day asleep, I'm not sure why. Hopefully I haven't missed anything. The world seems to still be here, so I can't miss anything important. Blood... Born... Hunter Mistrunt. I can buy them from the other one. I can buy these. So that might make it easier. Okay, got some farming spots here. I can go to Lower Panumaru. Yes. There too. Okay, well, I think they should still be there. Not certain. Let's try it. I don't think that's lower. That's not it. Do this. That's central. Lower Panumaru. trying to hold my pad on my arms over my controller. That's totally not going to get me killed super quick. From this to after unlocking it, go in the right side door in the hallway. So down this way. In here. Forward, take the ladder up by the scorpion. No. Yes. Go left to the stairway with the snatcher. No, that was what that. Okay, so I want to go kill those snatchers. Oh, it didn't even last long enough to keep him like that. Ow! God damn it. Where's he skipping? Nope, that was good. Okay, I think I'm a bit stronger in here than I was last time. Okay, to the left there is a stairway with a snatcher. Oh, yeah. Oops. Nope. Oh, oh god. Right, I didn't go to bed. Oh, right, okay, these things. Yes. Well, that went well. Hi. You can do better than that. Oop. My own fault there. I know better than to do that. Well, I think I do. Clearly I don't, actually. So get those echoes back. Clearly I'm still rocking a low vitality build. Providing damage and presumably theoretical skill to avoid being hurt. We've seen how unreliable that can be. Nope. Starting to suspect I was lied to. Ritual blood, okay. How many of those do I have and how many do I need? That's not right. No, it's not. Oh, that was the last one I needed. Excellent. Okay, I won't be able to open this chalice again. Which strikes me as not fun design, I've got to say that. Can't say I'm especially fond of the idea that I've got to go farming in order to open up basic chalices. But I guess this place is all about weird things that you don't really want to do. I mean, that just describes the content in a nutshell. Chalices. Weird places you don't really want to do. Fortunately, the game foresaw this, and you don't actually have to do them. I just am because... masochism? I don't know. These 4 of those, I can get them, fortunately, from the insight menu. And I have enough insight to drive an entire nation mad. This might be a bad idea. I didn't think it would be this high level. I've got over 100 of those, so it's probably fine forever. Let's go take a look in Alien Place of Loran. Do 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 do. Okay, let's see if this one's any different from the ones that have gone before. Because that's important. This is the same as what I've been dealing with already. I'm just going to be kind of disappointed. Looks like it's going to be pretty much the same, but... Wait, what's... Ah. Oop. Okay. I might go back to the DLC, because I didn't think the next one was going to be Depth 4. Which I've heard is basically pretty... In fact, let me just look up There was a Chalice FAQ I looked up. Okay, those give nearly 4,000 souls. That's quite a lot. So going down this path basically gives me 8,000, which is God damn it! I rolled to dodge. What is it, you and I? This is why we don't have wireless controls. What the? Where did you come from? Oh God. Item. Oh, okay. Oops. Right, so down here. What? What? Why is this room electric? Okay, this is a bit new. Interesting. Feels pretty dangerous, but doesn't actually seem to do anything of it. Doom mold, yay! Oh, depth 4 is for level 80, so I should be able to. And my echoes are certainly shooting out. Oh, hello. Where did he come from? Creatures in the mist. do. Searching my way around town, fighting monsters. Something, something, I'm homebound. Oh good, it's another one of those. Oh, it hurt me. These beasties get pretty big. Right. That was sudden. Jerks. I'm going to need to get those echoes back. Oh, I'm now probably quite distance away. I'm going to have to deal with the infinite spider nonsense. Oh, this is going to be fun. Ah, that was the ring of the bell. You just do that for a moment. Oh! Come on. Should a holy chalice really need to drink blood? That doesn't seem like a holy thing to do. I can hear the bell ring. Okay. It's not hard exactly. What's the... It's hard to put my finger on what it exactly is. It's got some very, very, very lethal stuff in it that can kill you right quick. It does seem pretty rewarding though. Well, it depends. Let's see if I can actually make any of these lives worthwhile. Nope. There's a lot of stuff you've got to deal with very quickly. And it doesn't want to give you enough time to... Oh, Jesus. Alright, I forgot that could be a thing. Okay, there we go. Right, I'm taking these echoes and I'm leaving. Yeah. Because I have over 100,000 now. That's worth keeping. Okay, so you're my audience. What would you prefer to see? Shall I go back to the DLC or shall I keep on trying at this chalice?
Welcome home. What is it?
Because I think I'm at a
Very
level
well,
where I
let
can
me-
take it on, but... Hey, skill capped. Well, basically. DLC it is. Oh well.
Good hunter.
But remember, we can't put off the chalices forever. I've come far enough. That puts in an annoying amount of work to open them up. Okay. Oh right, this is close.
Has someone, anyone, seen my eyes? I am afraid I've dropped them in a puddle. Everything's pale now.
Pale? Like the pale blood?
Has someone, I am different.
Alright, well she's talkable. He's talkable? They're talkable. Hmm? Slow poison. Perfect. Yep. Before I go on. Okay. Before we go on, before we go on, before we go on, before we go on. Do 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 do. I know you're working for the CIA. They wouldn't have it in the mafia. Why can't we be friends? 'Cause you pronounce mafia like mafia. That's not how you pronounce the word. This is important stuff, you know. Can't be letting glamour slide. Why can't we be friends?
Shrouded by night, but with steady stride.
Oh yeah? Oh, yeah. Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Why can't we? Ooh, shiny. This came from somewhere else. Lawrence skull. Is that a key item? No. Oh, there it is. Physical item.
Skull of Lawrence, first vicar of the Healing Church. In reality, he became the first cleric beast, and his human skull only exists within the nightmare. Oh my. Cleric beasts, huh? I remember fighting one of those. The skull is a symbol of Lawrence's past and what he failed to protect. He is destined to seek his skull, but even if he found it, it can never restore his memories. Pull the lever and then get back on, okay. Oh, we're going down. Down into the seedy underbelly. Into the pit. Into the oh. Oh, it's just a treasure chest. Church cannon. A cannon, you say? It requires quite a bit more, is that arcane or blood tinge than I have? Well, it requires more. Although it does only use 10 bullets. I went pretty well. Huh? Oh. Well, I used it. See, I suspect it's faster to run back and go through a slow elevator ride, so I'll just head back to the blood pile, the body pile, the whatever, the corpse pile. The place where I fought the first one and succeeded. For a surprise, huh? Alright. Let's go see a surprise. I'm all about optional surprises. If I am doing this in such a roundabout fashion. See, I've got blood. Oh, might as well spend it. 127. Wow. Into the Nightmare Church. I think I was there. No. The church is the first area. I think that's... Where's the closest lantern to get to the gap? I can't recall. I don't think you mean the Nightmare Church, because that just had a... Okay. Not that. Oh, rip, death flags. Oh dear. I'm sure it'll be fine. Hunters! Now, hunters! If you hadn't run away, I'd have got you.
these guys are... I mean, I don't know if I'm going to tell you to, you don't need death flags just yet, or if you should keep them up just because I'm going to get killed trying to get to the... Oh, shut. Yeah, they are annoying. Oh, he managed to dodge that, though. Right, well that was just strange, and let's not discuss that further. Why can't we be friends? 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 Just do it. Alright, yeah. Oh, they're not doing the thing this time. Oh, they are. Stuff. Loot. God. Ooh, yes, that sounds like a thing that I shall do. They work pretty well on those guys in the other place. The bell doth toll. The door doth open. The food doth charge in. He seems mad. Turn around, bright eyes. Turn around, bright eyes. Every now and then I fall apart as I leave behind. Six blood, wonderful. Alright. This thing. This is going to be nasty, isn't it? It is worth killing. Okay. Oh dear. Hi there. He didn't seem to mind when I came over and took his necklace earlier. Uh-oh. I'm reminded of the opening animation for that castle guy that you really hate. Well, I'll just politely let you stand up, shall I? Lawrence the First. Oh god, it's another territory. Holy shit! the last cleric beast couldn't do that. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I'd remember getting exploded by the first boss in the game. But then it was the first boss in the game. That was a long time ago now. Ugh, cleric beasts. Yes, I remember. That's certainly no gimmick. Yeah, you do that. I got you to turn off your gun, so I'm going this way now. Blood. Didn't even use any last time. Hi. Oh God, Jesus Christ. Right. I'm going to need the blood that you took from me back. That didn't just run into the Okay. I don't remember being able to parry the cleric beast, so I'm not going to spend too much trouble on that. Okay. Camera appears to be stuck somewhere. Okay. Keep forgetting that you do that. What's he doing now? Oh, come on! Right, I guess that's not like Ludwig then. I need to track him in the air. Or not roll straight towards him. That probably was my mistake there. Boop, boop, boom. That did cost me quite a bit of blood, but it's okay, I have reserves. Probably, ish, maybe. That looks like quite a painful attack to be hit by. This one was all good things. And none of them dropped any blood, which is just plain rude. Wow. That went badly, didn't it? I have a glowy Mr. Glowspot to deal with. What do you mean, Lawrence, already? Didn't you leave me at a point where I could get to this guy? This stream has been going on for 50 minutes. I've done a lot of incidental and pointless stuff. Not sure where I am. Damn, yeah, I'm back on something. What's happening? No, there's no reason to come back later. He's doable. That's really not likely to change. I mean,
But okay, if I've got a set that might give me a small leg up, might as well. If I'm being advised to wear it by the fashion queen. Where's my it's just over Old Hunter. So Grey Wolf. No, Old Hunter. Oh, well, I was already wearing it. Okay. Probably, maybe. Let's give this a go then. I feel like I'm back in Dark Souls 1. For slapping on, oh god, what was his name? Anyway, the terrifying bastard. Hendrik, no, god damn it. Yeah, I'll see if it's not too late. You know the guy. I'm distracted by unimportant matters until the sacrifice. What was his name? God damn it! It was. Oh, it's gonna bug me forever now. Ignore me. Havel, that was it. That bastard Havel, whatever. They're slapping his armor on for the 4 kings, although there was like 20 kings. There you are. Hi to you as well. I've missed you. Don't run away from me. You're naked.
Ooh, that's a new one. That is not. That is. You're falling over yourself, man. Oh, what are you doing? Bosses like this always annoy me, and I don't mean him. No, I think you know what I mean. I mean bosses that have the reload pointing all the way across the fucking gap. I'm gonna run past all these things, yada yada yada. Oh! Oh, okay. You guys followed me. That was unwise. Now you gotta know where to back off to. And you are seriously not escaping. And the bell doth toll. And the door doth open, and the people doth slaughtered. I tried to roll through that. At least I managed to roll through that. Oof, wasn't sure I was close enough. There we go. 5 blood acquired to offset the amount I am about to waste, trying to kill this harmless cleric beast. But see, the thing about the cleric beast is it reminds me of the other cleric beast. The other characters can help you follow it. Up. Get up. Get up, get moving. Okay, now we're over there. How can we end up over there? That made no sense. No, that made sense. Yeah. Why my controller isn't getting through to the console in time? I hate wireless things. I never trust them. So I usually have it wired in, but this time I'm sitting a bit further back, which is enough to make me doubt. Enough to make me question. Could it be that it's all a lie? Probably not. Although the start button wasn't working when I started. Yeah, it's all in my head. I don't know. I'm a paranoid fella. I rolled, and I mean, that's fairly typical, quite frankly, but I'm not happy about it. I don't think that hit any of them. Yeah, they all avoided that. I'm making me weapon. Oh, didn't like you amongst the corpses of your brothers. Whoops. Yep. Yes. Okay, so Lawrence, where have I heard that name before? Oh, the first and greatest cleric beast. First book of the church. I must have started in this way. I would like it if you would lock on. No? Liars. Why are you on fire? And that was my dog not working. Unfortunate. Gotta run all the way back. This is why I hated Dragon What's It armor. It's the thing that people forget quite often when dealing with bosses, and they just go, "Oh, it wasn't too hard." And yeah, maybe it wasn't, but you had to run for 5 minutes from the respawn thing. And that wasn't fun. That wasn't fun for any of us. And that was him not registering my power attack instead of getting shot or stabbed, whatever. Well, at least I get a blood vial to make up for it. Didn't mean to end up over here. How'd that happen? Oh boy, they did no damage to this guy. Really? Molotov, yay! Unfortunately, Molotovs are going to do no good against this fucker. I mean, obviously. Come then, Lawrence, we duel. Oh shit. Why are you on fire? Has anyone ever really taken the time to ask you these important questions? Stop kneeing me in the face, you jerk. I am a humble reporter. And I will be told the truth. Stop kneeing me. Give me that wire, stick it into the controller. Alright. Now that's all wrong. Oh. What the oh. There we go. Okay, so, what was I saying? Clearly I've got to give some meaningful and insightful background commentary as I, run away. Run away.
insightful commentary, insightful commentary. Anyone got any ideas? I'm not sure I can really talk about. I can talk about the architecture, but the architecture is incredible. A bunch of crying women in Cthulhu. And also, if I start looking at the architecture for too long, I get slammed upside the head with an axe that's bigger than I am. Yeah? Yeah? You want to make something? I didn't think you did. Still haven't, well, I haven't watched, obviously I haven't watched Doctor Who Christmas special. I stopped watching during the Matt Smith era, because I couldn't stand Moffat. I think it was the Space Whale episode that really pissed me off, because for a joke, they said, oh, Scotland got their own spaceship. And then later on it was a plot point that everyone else had left and the UK had just been left there. It's like, what are you even trying to, what, I don't know. And that was why they had to lobotomize some sort of space whale thing, which made no sense. None of that made any sense whatsoever. None of it made sense. It was a horrible, terrible, awful episode. I don't even mind the moral sort of dilemma, it was just horrifically presented. Annoyed me enough that I'm getting killed quite easily now. Did you see that episode, Kat? Do you remember it? Space whales. I'm not just talking crazy talk, am I? The space whales, that was a thing that happened. I mean, it sounds stupid, it was worse in the show. Oh, got tangled up, there we go. I need to look up who wrote that episode so I can hate them forever. Alright. And the weird thing was they were feeding children to the whale or something. That was not properly explored. That was the strange element that was just sort of there. Apparently the whale liked children and could hear them through space or something. I didn't have a problem with all the other times disasters happened to them. Wow, you just got hit in the face there, didn't you, mate? That episode really pissed me off. Like the really, oh god, oh Jesus. Was it? Did you look it up and it really was Mission by? I can't say I'm shocked, but I was hoping it was someone else who wasn't in charge of the entire show. There are people who like that episode. And by people who like that episode, I mean there wasn't enough complaining about how terrible it was in my case. Why don't you give Yoki a synopsis of what happened in that episode? Oh, you just, because I don't even want to think about what kind of a mess it was, but I kind of need reminding.
saw what happened. That time he knew me in the face. What are you doing? That was a very confusing mess. And why did my camera keep switching targets? Because I really need it not to do that. Okay. Now it's just stopped targeting entirely. The makeup in that episode was awful as well. Like, just like, they needed to show that people had been crying without showing them crying, so they just smeared mascara all over their faces. My memory may be really terrible on that point. I may be making it up. At least I managed to realise it wasn't going to be what I wanted for it. But, I mean, one of the worst parts of that whole supposed moral dilemma, the whole thing about, oh, how terrible are humans, because they did this terrible, terrible thing, was that the humans that refused to just go along with it were immediately sent out into space, or something, I think. Like, if you said no, there was a big trapdoor. I don't remember all the details. It was an incredibly stupid episode that I hated. And of course it was more fun. There is not enough room. So not only had people been selectively bred for generations, also the Queen was a clone. Or an immortal. Or something. Also a vigilante. She was the goddamn Queen man. That's what she was. It was an... Was there anyone else writing that episode, or was it all just Moffat? Because Jesus Christ, it was stupid on life. I think the moon one made me angrier, but only because my patience had already been worn away.
sure I'll progress eventually, good lord. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna blame this one on the camera. And the reason it's taking so goddamn long on the, you know, massive long run back. Where I have to, Why are you not doing what I tell you to do? What do you want to do with that? It's true, the camera is not your friend. I really should just abandon the camera entirely or something, but I can't quite bring myself to do it. What I should just do is do a review show of Doctor Who. It's a waste of time you're doing all this bloodborne stuff. Really, what the world really wants from me is me to just sit there and go through episodes of Doctor Who and just say, and this is why this doesn't make sense, and this is nonsense. And you know, it would be fun. It would be nice. I'd be happy with it for the RTD era, because as stupid as that sometimes got, it was never consistently terrible. Moffat, however, somehow I just nothing good. Nothing. No good. No. God is dead. And you're hearing it from a British person, so, you know, I've got the right to say Doctor Who. I know where he's weak, I'm not confident in it. Jumping power. Yeah, I mean, I started watching a few more reviews after I'd gotten through those ones you linked me, Kat. Not of the same channel, because, you know, I was mostly interested in bitching about Moffat. But there wasn't very much, which was a disappointment. I think I stopped when I got to a review that just said, well, I don't know why people complained about this, I thought it was cool. I was like, No, clearly I've gone too far in the wrong direction. There we go. Straightforward combo. Easily demolishes that one guy. I don't know why it was such a difficult thing. Those buttons to remember. Oh, okay. Oh, there was one guy, like I started going through Doctor Who reviews, there was one guy who was just like, well, since the BBC's gone all politically correct, then that's good. At which point I just stopped watching that. Like, I don't give too much care about political correctness, but there's a reason it's there, and it's generally not something that's going to make a show shit. And if you're getting upset about political correctness, then you're not someone I want to watch. Like I think the thing that really, I think the comment that really sort of made me decide my position on PC stuff was Dara O'Brien's, yeah, so you can't call me Paddy anymore. Well, I'm okay with it then. And I'm just like, yeah, that's fair enough. But yeah, I tried another one and he was just like, I don't. Stop kneeing me in the face. Oh shit. He tucked himself out. That's a really easy one to dodge, so I'm kind of annoyed about that. How many swipes are you going to do? Well, So yeah, I mean, I don't even... I mean, I wouldn't know how to do a fucking review show of Doctor Who. Like, it would just be me talking for 20 minutes over a bunch of still images, because BBC would sue that, well, would take down everything I do otherwise. I also saw a video that went a bit too far the other direction for my channel. There was one that was just practically drooling over everything Richard Dean, or no, not Richard Dean, Russell T Davis, that was it, did with the show. It was just like, well, every line had a point, every joke had a reason, etc., etc., yada yada. And I was just like, okay, you're drooling a bit too much here. There were problems with Wizio too. It wasn't the golden age. It wasn't bad, like, I enjoyed the show, but whatever you think you're repeating. He did. Although it's been long enough ago now. Were there musical segments? It's been so long, I don't really remember the episodes. I just have to go through the series with you guys, reviewing them, and recording whatever thoughts I had, so I could then put them up on YouTube as a still image series and get my name as a reviewer of the credit or something. Which, I most clearly, definitely am not. But yeah, I mean, we've been pretty cool to Moffat. Why don't you remind me of some of the stuff that RTV did? That's a mute. Stop kneeing me in the face. What the... That's a good question. Yeah, that was horrific. Oh god, what was it called? Love and Monsters. Right, it was directed by, written, oh god, it was written by him. Right, I remember now. I remember the SF Debris review where it was where he was saying it was his love letter to the fans, and there's always the one guy who takes it too seriously and all this stuff, and it's like, and like, you know, it's actually a kinder ending if the guy has gone insane from loneliness and is delusional. It's actually quite impressive to accomplish that, making that the lesser terrible ending. Okay. Okay. What? Oh, this is all very peculiar. Just gonna... Yep. Nope, nope, nope. But yes, that was a pretty clear example of someone did not think this through, and then you realise, no, actually, a lot of people were involved in the making of this show. A lot of people didn't think this through. I mean, it has to be, right? There is no other explanation for any of that. Okay, that was me testing out a thing. Didn't work. Did not work. I know it's something you're not really supposed to think about. It's definitely one of those, just sort of a gag and then move on. And there's so much of Doctor Who that you need to not think about for it to be okay. But how does... I did that wrong. How does she function exactly? Is there enough room for her brain in the slab? I mean, what kind of digestive system or respiratory system? These are not questions I want to be asking. They're questions I have to ask. You invited them when you did this. You're only allowed so many fucking unicorns. That one pushed it too far. is just plainly magic. Yes, logic has gone out the window. There is no place for it here anymore. And yet we cannot forget it. And yet, and yet. She has no mobility. It's as close to hell as... How was this supposed to be okay? Davies. God damn it, why do I keep calling him Richard? Why do I keep getting confused with MacGyver? Well, O'Neill, really. Yes. I mean, theoretically, you can make that work. They didn't make that work. You can totally have a productive, productive life in that form. But I mean, it would take wiring up to the net at the very least. Ah, just in time. Sorry, I need to. I want to use these echoes before I lose them. Because I've got a lot of them now. Although, it's taken me about an hour to get this many. It took me 10 minutes in that Chalice dungeon. Torchwood.
Well, what is it?
Too sexual
Very
for me to
well.
really get into. It
Farewell, good hunter. May
just I tried to watch it and it was just like it felt very immature. In that sort of way of just how it was like a kid who was allowed to stay up past his bedtime for the first time. It was Doctor Who, but it was allowed to be mature and talk about sex, and it just went completely overboard with it. Whoops, as I might have just done with
What
those
is it?
cobblers.
very well.
You know what I mean? I could be entirely off.
Farewell, May.
But yeah, do you know what I mean? It I got through one episode of it, I think. I might have tried the second. I think the second was just where I stopped really being able to pay attention to it. Which is good, because I heard the third episode was terrible. No, I don't know what the third one was. Like, I tried to, because I like Captain Jack, but none of the other characters really actually seem that interested to me. That was the one that got mentioned in that review, wasn't it? Oh boy. Yes, I didn't see that one. Thank Christ. I heard about it and I was just like, really? I don't think this is for me. Yeah, but I don't mind that super much because, okay, terrible episode, but it was a long time ago. I'm sure it's fine. Maybe he's matured, maybe he took criticism from that. Yeah, horrendous event. There must be lots of criticism because it was so bad. It must have been criticised so much. Why you know what? Oh, this is why I'm really glad that I used my echo. Hold on. Yep, yep. And don't they all, like, die horribly over the course of the season anyway? So it's like, not only were they not sympathetic or at all really people or characters that you want anything to do with. Ooh, I timed that wrong. Oops, I did that wrong. Wow. So not only were they really unsympathetic and kind of not fun to watch, which is kind of bad for your television show, but they were, oh. So yeah, it was all, it was a mess. It was a show where someone was allowed to go wild without any restraint or being held back, and it just didn't work. Now I hear whew, that was close. I hear the third season of Torchwood was really good and people really liked it, which is impressive because usually after you shoot your first two seasons and this goes really badly. But hold on. Yes, yes. I will speak about Miracle Day in a bit. Um, yes, the secret cartel to. Oh dear. Oh, where should we be? Oh right, yeah, you do this. Yeah. Miracle Day. Oh dear. I never watched the full Miracle Day. I saw some episodes of it. Some episodes were kind of interesting. The premise seemed strange enough to catch my attention, but you know, it was. I was doing other stuff whenever it was on, or you know, it was Torchwood, so I didn't know any of the characters. You know, the usual nonsense. I didn't really have any reason to watch that. So I only saw a few, but I think I caught the final episode. So I didn't know who any of the characters were or what anything was going on, and I still didn't really enjoy what I was watching. It was bizarre, and the acting was uncomfortable. I just... So later, I watched SF Debris' review of the series. And I got to know all of the characters and what was going on, and holy shit, that show does not make sense. That show doesn't know how the real world works. And the worst part of all, it's got this sort of idea that the world is not a nice place and things really suck and that humanity, deep down, is really a terrible and terrible thing. But it's like, you made all this stuff that you're accusing us of up. You made this up. And you're accusing us of crimes we never committed. It's like, it's not only are you accusing us of crimes we never committed, as the writer of this show, as the writers of this show, producers, actors, technically this is crap you committed that you're accusing us of and then getting judgmental about. it's like, I don't like it when any story does that, where a story starts accusing you of stuff that the writers do. It's like, who's the real monster here? Because I'm going to give you a hint, it's you. Oops, too far away. Oops, too close. Yeah, that is just a question that there's never going to be an answer. Whoa! Not sure what happened there. Doesn't seem to have done any damage to it. I don't know what I did. It didn't do any damage. God damn it. I shouldn't be alive right now. Shit. Shit. Okay, I'm nearly out of blood here. I'm not really done enough damage. I need to find a way. Come on, I was... Oh, I'm alive. Definitely I'm not. Okay. No, his HP isn't... That's not it, really. Not at this point, anyway. Maybe later, but... No, his HP goes down pretty well. Hold on.
And I got a good parry in it. I fucking hit him in the face with a ricochet. It did nothing to him. That was something. But no, his arm's weak enough, so if I just keep trying to hit that... Alright. But yes, paedophile character in Miracle Day. Why? What? Why? What? Why? I mean, I can get some sort of desire to subvert expectations and all that sort of stuff, but there was no point to anything that happened there. There was no character arc, nothing. He died in a heroic sacrifice, still gleeful about, you know, murdering children after raping them. And I guess it's just an extension of what I said earlier about Torchwood in general. It's that someone has been, and in this case almost certainly RTD, now is the time for running, has been let off the leash in a way and is allowed to sort of play with expectations, is allowed to do stuff you're never normally allowed to do in sort of mainstream television, as it were. And like a teenager, or like anyone who's just found out they're allowed to go beyond boundaries that have contained them previously, they start really trying to work out how far they can push them. We've all been teenagers. It never really went well, did it? But you know, after a certain point of encouraging someone to just try out these things, to be daring and extreme, and to go beyond convention, you start thinking things you shouldn't think of this way. Which is good, gets me more blood. You know, at a certain point, after fighting a boss so many times, you just sort of become an expert in how to get to the boss chamber without too much fuss. I fear I have reached a point similar to that now.
But I mean, yeah, that was Torchwood in a nutshell. You've got a well-loved show, so you've got a big audience that you can pull in, and you don't really have to worry about it for a while. Like if your show's terrible, then something. Torchwood had novelty to it. And that was sort of its thing. Like it was the primetime show that would do this sort of, oh yeah, aren't we so adult? The thing about that is that's not actually very adult, and it becomes fairly clear pretty quickly. Like I don't know what the numbers for Torchwood were, but I imagine they had to do some. I think the third series was a fairly severe redesign, and it worked. You know, it's good. Although I'm. But it worked, and people were experienced, and suddenly, you know, they were being funded by America, and being made in America. And there are no cuts in America, and I do not know how that song goes, or the tune. I just know occasionally some of the words. I shouldn't try to sing. Have you been wrong? Raise your hands in the air like this right now. Give me my blood back. Whoop. When can I shoot you in the face? Nope. You're not doing this. I think I can do it now. Nope. Ah. I parried him once, so I know it's doing it. Back to the grind. Oh, I spend more time running back to the boss fight than I do killing. That's because I haven't killed him, so that's like 1,000,000 to 0. The math was really easy, and you can tell I'm struggling with the lyrics. It's distraction enough to get shot, but I took my blood back, so it's good. But I made it in the chapel after all. Right, my echoes are over there. I know that that's not an immediate thing I need to do. Why do I choose the other thing? Oh, it's nice I have an answer for that. Really? Okay, fine, I'm over here. No, we're just gonna keep doing it. How did that not hit me? Oh, come on. Yeah, it's not that he has a large pool of HP, it's that he has very few windows that he can hit. Oh, he's fine. My trusty companions at my side, I shall win the day. Oh well. That was a pointless waste of time. Let me think. I wish I knew exactly how that parry would work. I shot him in the face during a moment I didn't think any parry could occur. So, Yoki, did you watch Torchwood? You seem to really be a big fan of it. I know you said you were joking, but no, I could tell. It's clearly something close to your heart. Why don't you tell us about it? That was unexpected. Oh, the second episode, yeah. I think I saw a bit of that. It didn't impress me. I'm trying to kick it off. Yeah, it's the one where, let's see, Gwen was a new member of the team and they all made fun of her for it. I know it's a thing that people do, it doesn't mean I'm a fan. But I find being a dick is kind of an unappealing character trait. I think I just stopped watching him because clearly just going to be Doctor Who but with sex. At which point it's just like, well, I'm really not interested. And it sounded out to me. It's interesting how people say that sex sells. I'm not sure how true that is anymore. I mean, it probably is. Probably, maybe. But, I mean, we've got the internet. Which is basically, you know, all the sex you need ever, all the places. You would think then that we could maybe be a bit more mature. Well, no, I'm not saying that, but you know, at least. Oh, I don't know. Right, that's what I'm saying. See, his health goes down fine when you hit him. Just getting close enough to hit him is actually quite difficult because he does shit like this a lot. And that. Ah, why didn't you attack? Could have dodged that if you had dodged. Okay, I was stuck on the stairs. I was looking at somewhere that wasn't the screen. That and that alone makes moving difficult. I should just kill you guys here now. Oh. No, actually, you know, pay attention to... Oh, this is going to go poorly too. You know, this once I think I've gathered enough blood, I'm kind of tired of just taking extra time to get stabbing. So I'm gonna fight the boss now. I don't use this one very well. That time I was definitely. Out of it. Don't stop me now. What about you? Because I thought about you, I didn't conserve stamina, and that almost cost me quite dearly. Run away from that ball. Don't stop me now if you want to have a good time. Hear the clerk be called, don't stop me now. Oh. Okay. You know what? I've been kind of jealous of the other guys here. Doing all the fun. Next time. Gadget, next time. Don't stop me now. I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball. Don't stop me now if you want that good time. Just give me a call. Don't stop me. Oh, I didn't even get him. I goes right into it and get him. Distracted by my singing. Blood, precious blood. You know, it's you know, it's fiscally responsible when I go in there and get basically one shot. Fiscally responsible. Okay. Stop killing him so he's in the door. Oh god, he's stuck in. That's how quickly I died last time. Just straight into his one-shot. Oh, stuck. Oop. Not dodge back in there. I get it, but I'm if you're bored and then you get. Let's see. Yes, I think the heavier blade is probably the one I want for. I remember the glory. The glory. There was the oh god, what was it called? Oh, you got the double shot, and then you stabbed me. Get up, stab them. And the vengeance will burn bright. Because now you've made it so that unless someone drops into that room, I'm going to have to go kill the big one. Can't remember what he was called now. You know that giant sword? Pain in the arse boss at the bottom of the second DLC. I think it was the second DLC. And that shows you. I'm not going into there. I could tell what was going on, but my timing was just completely. Oh, you're double shot. Well, clearly you have grown wise. This one guard, this one single NPC's AI has improved the ability to combat me directly. But it wasn't enough. I suppose I'm not being very entertaining, but it's hard to be entertaining for this run back. Oh, there, you got hit for it. Oh, that's... Oh, he's really annoying. Yeah, because he does that. His attacks are way harder. Now, I definitely need to kill him. Stop me now, I'm having such a good time. I'm having all. Do I keep going to weird accents when I'm singing that song? It's not clever, it's not funny, it doesn't amuse anyone but you, do. No, I suppose I am the most important person doing this. Oh, I'm just missing all these opportunities. Oh, god damn it. He dodged through me. Okay. What are you doing, camera? Oh, you can break the other arm. God damn it, I dodged that! Oh, die. There we go. Making progress slowly. Yes, hold on, need to reply to a thing. I'm not sure about this, like I can't parry like this obviously. Although that's an interesting attack I'd forgotten I had. Two. Somehow they even hit. Somehow they keep hitting me. I don't think that was actually, yeah. Wow. Wow. Ooh, do, 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 do. And you're not moving. Okay, I got past him. Why are the yellow dots? Oh, I suppose that means summon more bullets if need be. Not that I generally need be. Wish I knew how that parry had worked, but it's... well, it was a miracle. I didn't do enough damage to really be worth working out.
No, seriously, I was behind you, there was nothing but the cliff. Like that, exactly. It doesn't make sense. Okay, that works. I did a bit of damage. Oh, and then just, yeah, then no dodge now. Okay, well, if I can do that again, I'm pretty sure I know how I did that, so I just need to break both of his arms, and then, okay, the way reveals itself at last. Let's see if it's repeatable. Oh, okay, yeah, go get some rest, cat, don't worry. Ow. I'll get my souls back, and then I'll leave it there, because I don't really want to go. I don't want to really beat him unless you're around to watch, because that. But you have seen me find my way through. I'm pretty sure I know what I must do. Sleep well. Get some rest. That was quicker than usual. They'll come back close to the spawn.
Yeah, I won't be long. Just need to finish this. There we go. Right. Gonna go get those echoes back. Don't stop me now. I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball. Don't stop me now if you wanna have a good time. Don't stop me. Whoa. Don't stop me now. Glad I've gotten used to that nonsense. Alright. A survivor! Not for long. Don't stop me now. Don't stop me, don't stop at all. Like a shoot in the sky, like a tiger. Ow! Okay. He's annoyed at me. Little good time. No, there's no stopping me. I'm burning through the sky. 200 degrees is why we call this Fahrenheit. Traveling at the speed of light. Gonna make a supersonic man out of you. Don't stop me now. Okay, echoes here. Bye, Lawrence. I'll be back for you. But yeah, I think I got it. Just got to smash both arms and then smash him in the face and rinse repeat, hopefully. We'll see how much repeating that can really do. See, yeah. Anyway,
Indeed, lots of practice. Next time I'll find him and I'll show him the results. For now though, I'll leave it at that. I hope you have enjoyed this 3-hour romp through me getting killed a lot. Next time there will be more. Of them getting killed. Of them... Yeah, who am I kidding? Anyway, I'll see you next time. I'll be on Discord if you need me. Bye.